Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Etrian Odyssey. I'm Kevin26, and last time we finished exploring the first floor and finished up a little exam type thing. No official explorers, and also, more importantly, we can get our Dane friend, or warp wires if you're playing the 3DS version. Albeit the 3DS version is just HD, but worse in every way. Pretty much. Albeit it's, in my opinion, better than the Untold. Untold had a lot of problems, namely not rebalancing things to the non-story mode when playing the classic mode that game has. So, let's get going. Regardless, down to second floor. B2, pretty simple. And this is also where we're gonna start talking about other classes. Because I believe that is something important. I want to talk about all the classes, not just the ones we're using. And the way I'm gonna do that is each stratum we're gonna cover a different aspect of each class. Or different class in general. For each stratum. Anyway, let's continue into the bushes. A noise ahead draws your attention. An intermittent sound comes from the bush. Someone seems to be inside the tall grass before you. You peer fruitfully into it, wondering about any chance. Answer to leave the sound alone. Finally, the Kurtos pushes back the tall grass with their hands. Suddenly, Kurtos felt a sharp pain in their hand. Noise seemed to come from a snake! After biting Kurtos' outstretched hand, it slithered into the forest. Oh. Okay. And more venom flies. Because they didn't kick my butt, quite frankly, enough on the first floor. Might as well set up a bravery. Or you could buff after everyone has already gone. Really? Okay, so note to self, do not attempt to buff yet! Unless we're in a fight that's gonna be going on for more than a few turns. Sounds like that's gonna be a common occurrence very soon. But I'm gonna loop around this way. I do mean loop around. But yeah, let's talk about the Alchemist, and what I think is probably its most useful tree for the early game. The poison tree! What, did you think I was gonna say its actual elements? The thing that borderline only that class can do? No! Poison, man! Okay, but being your strong poison can borderline clear most encounters early game. Toxins, if you're playing the original, it can go up to level 10. Don't. It does not increase your power, it does nothing. Who is here? I didn't even know there was someone here. I'm gonna mark this with the 10. That's meant for Etrian Odyssey 3, because they did the same map mechanics for all 3 of the games. So, we're not gonna see the proper purpose for this in this Let's Play, or the next Etrian Let's Play. Which, who knows when the next one's gonna be, so, To continue on the winding path, you see a soldier basking in the warm sunlight. Noticing your presence, the soldier calls out to you. "Well there, adventure explorers, I see. How's your adventure thus far?" After a brief care, it comes out that he is here to help those navigating the forest. I'm mostly over my cold, but still a little. Water. Soldier offers to sell you any of his tools if you find yourself in meetup. Medicine to heal wounds, weapon to fight monsters, don't really need that. Medicine! Need of medicine to heal wounds. Doing this, Soldier removes a small bottle from his pack. Medicine to serve your restorative needs. For the price, since you're less than explorers, you never put 10. Then, Ental. Ental? That's what that stands for? Here, I'll buy it. You tend to your own business. Soma? That's the patty healing item. I didn't know we could get that there. Cool. Well, with that surprise out of the way, I'm gonna realize that Yoda's almost dead. When did that happen? That's not good. Anyway, back to Alchemist and the Venom. There are 2 moves that are borderline identical on the Venom tree for Alchemist, since that seems to be a topic of conversation for today. Except not really, because there's a story event I know for a fact right here, so I'm gonna mark it with the exclamation. Oh, well, we have a fight. So there's Poison, which needs Toxins 1 in... Well, take a guess what skill the Poison does. It's a single target poison. Venom needs Toxins 5, and it's just a multi-target version, and by extension, kinda just a better version. I need to go forward a step, don't I? To continue your adventure, and a ferocious roar echoes through the forest. Not gonna hear though. Moments ahead, you hear heavy air, footsteps galloping through the forest. Dreadful unlike any you've seen, is fast approaching. On the map is a type of enemy known as an F.O.E. Fumando Opiganus Equanus? I can't Latin. Some Latin gibberish, which I believe roughly translates to flipping overpowered enemy. Or field on enemy if you're in Japan. For every movement you make, it makes one as well. Consider any F.O.Es used before taking action. Yes, F.O.Es do not all move the same. Some travel set paths, some chase after you with a desire for death. Some do other things. Now, we're not the F.O.E's path, so we're safe to go, as turns do not just exist in battle. You take a turn whenever you move in this game. On the field. This is translated to F.O.Es. If you see on a little map, it moves forward a little. We're going to eventually need to actually fight them. But we're not going to do that yet. Instead, we're going to use Amrita to get back 15 TP to the Obro, fully recovering him so we can extend our trip into this dungeon crawl. Nothing there. For some reason, I keep thinking there is every time I play this game, but nope. There's not. There's something that you can commonly find in dead ends in this game that you would think would be there, but no. What the heck? I know you could headbind. Oh, level ups. Cool host, you're gonna actually take a point in Axis and get crushed. We'll get to the alchemist someday. Crush is Cleaver's dramatically better half. 4 TP for times 1.6 bash damage at level 1. At level 5, got 6 TP for 1. Wrong skill. 1.85 damage. And when maxed out, 2.1 times damage for the same 6 TP. It is a bash attack, something you'll find kind of, well, annoying. I'm not going to say rare, since there are several classes you should have that have it. Medic has it. Protector has it. Regardless, we're moving on though. Yoda, you are going to take another level in Rear Guard because we just really want this skill. This is like this is going to be like his bread and butter attack. Catalyst, you're going to take another point in songs because I want you to be faster and because I wish for these. I'm going to continue to invest in multi-hit since I don't really use this unless I'm in a strong fight. A fight with a strong enemy. And we're going to finally get Salve. Like, this is a healing skill for the rest of the game. I'm well aware that Salve 2 exists and we'll cover it when we have the ability to unlock it. But the amount of healing, extra healing we get from Healer, and also the fact that Salve 2 is slower than Salve, makes me decide to pick Salve Act over top of Salve 2 because of, well, Immunize, which is a pretty infamously overpowered skill that I will completely be using to my heart's content. I do not care about that fact. Because that is just the optimal strategy. Anyway, we're gonna get another Dane friend. No big angry thing here. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting to run into an angry horde, and we have a Fendir. These are the strongest enemies on the floor, so we're gonna be a little cautious taking them on. Oh, because they hit like heck, wow. Everyone just basic attack except Yo bro, you're gonna heal the party. Except we're gonna do that out of battle. Got another quest item, we need that. Now you're gonna take what? Apparently I just forgot to put a point into something. Unlock Defender. Which is a really good skill. It's also a multi-target version of Fortify down here. See this little skill down here? It does the same thing. We're covering them at the same time because of it. Once I find Protector. Yeah, Defender and Fortify. I'm gonna cover these at the same time because, as I said, same thing other than the cost and the fact that Defender affects the party. That being 20% plus physical damage at level 1. Fortify is 4 TP, whereas Defender is 8. In fact, Defender is always just double the cost of Fortify. Probably because Fortify kinda sucks. At level 5, that goes to lowering the damage by 32%. And for 6 TP for Fortify, and 12 TP for Defender. Then there actually is a slight difference on the max level. 36 less damage from Fortify when maxed out for 6 TP. Did I say 40? I meant 36 less damage. Minus 30%. Minus 36% damage for 6 TP on Fortify and minus 35 for Defender. Not really worth maxing. Not gonna lie. So we're gonna need to get Fortify anyway, because stumping it unlocked later. That being the only attack Yoda has. Didn't mean to end up here. How about looking fruit make you F.O.E? Yeah, we're gonna eat the orange fruit. And he's gonna lose his 1 TP that he had left. Okay, everyone just barrage. Like, at this point, that is just kind of the strategy. Auto battle is definitely probably the best early game option. Ooh, oh, that's an angry orb. Nope. Just gonna sidestep you and get into a fight. Focus down the Venom Fly first. Everyone just attack the Venom Fly. And then everyone... Head! That was almost bad. So we're gonna heal up World House, and we're gonna head this way to see another F.O.E. just hanging out. Now we're gonna head up and actually talk about no, we're not gonna get the chance. Because, more... Dang it! Did I even know how much of this in the game? The story is very in the background, but we're in the tutorial section. As you descend into a new floor, a premonition of bloodshed sends a chill down the shrine. Even new adventurers such as yourself can clearly feel the overwhelming sensation. Oh, yeah, no, you can see it if I close the map. The very deadly type of F.O.Es, the red orb ones. Those guys are death. It's a specter of death looming over you as you prepare to face the unknown dangers. Take heed. Beasts of dread, head of tooth and claw run rampant here. Fleeing from these creatures is no shameful thing. In these steps, survival is paramount. Also, there's the fact that they're like probably as strong as the boss of this place. And I don't mean like the hardest, strongest thing on the floor, because they have the strongest thing on the floor. I mean the boss of the stratum. Anyway, as I run for my life, as you see, they will take 2 steps and then stop. So you can just run right past them to the door. Pretty sure I remember how this room is. You're gonna be... There's gonna be a lot of me cutting things out this Let's Play because... Well, Etrian Odyssey is the kind of game where you have to do a lot of things. You gotta retread a lot of the same ground. Well, now we're gonna show the fact that this game has high escape rates. Ah, jeez. Ah, it's not here. Oh man, not the time, goodbye. You don't want to do that too much, but Not dying is kind of more important than fighting, and we're kinda in the path of an F.O.E. So we're gonna drag that guy down. He'll only go on that one 2D plane, so we can now safely skip by and go over to the door where we're gonna actually meet some faces. Hello! Probably one of the older characters in the game to talk to. Cause yeah, as I mentioned, story kind of vary in the background. As you walk through the forest, you come across two female adventurers. One has black robes and flame hair, while the other bears a fierce look in the katana. Who's there? Who is there? Demands the hard-bitten woman. One hand ready to draw a katana. Please do not cut me in half. Not that you can, and you have to take up a turn before you can do that. For a fall joke you'll get later. The adventurers appear to be veterans and have made no moves to lower their defense. Perhaps they'll relent if you tell them that you are also adventurers from Etria. Hello, please do not kill me. Once you inform them you are adventurers, they nod and slowly lower the guard ever so slightly. Great, now we won't die. Etrian explorers. Didn't Randall notify you? Katana woman, realizing your ignorance, shakes her head in dismay. We have orders from Randall to guard this place. They stay severe. Says a severe woman with a sword. I am Ren, or Ronin, and she is Palachika. A Hector. Palachika? Is that right? I never actually. Tajala? I'm not sure which. Tell me in the comments. That's not going to be reflected for like a week, but like, still kind of would like to know how you guys pronounce that. Turn to town once again and get details from Randall Hall. Run back to these cold, chapped woods and then lapses into a silent lair. Seems you should ask Randall for all officials for details regarding the situation before we get a butt kicked from this sword. But not before taking on these guys after all, because we're kind of at the end of what this trip into the dungeon is going to entail, so there's no reason not to be at least a little risky. We can hope to be a little less safe. Little is the key word. Don't be too unsafe, because that's just gonna lead to people dying. And dead people means high costs of survival. And also, something worth noting right here. Small cracks are visible through the walls of trees before you. Seems you cannot pass through from this side. Note that I put a marker there. Oh my god. Okay, so to explain what I just tried to do like an absolute idiot, I've been playing Etrian Odyssey 3 at the same time as this. I just tried to use a skill that my party member in that slot has to return to town. Anyway, real quick, I want to talk about flippin' alchemist. The poison. Poison and toxin. Poison is 4 TP, does 23 poison damage at level 1, or both of them. Poison is 4 TP, venom is 10 TP. At level 1, does 23 poison damage with a 200% chance to land. We're talking about alchemist right now. And we're gonna go back using one of our 2 ordained friends since we got a second one. In addition, now at level 5, poison now costs 6 TP, and now venoms cost 14. They do 123 poison damage with a 220% poison chance. And then at max level, still 6 TP and 14 TP. Does 255 poison damage with a 250 poison percent chance. And you should not max them, however, because level 9 is identical to level 10 in every way, at least in the original. If it was changed in this one, it was not noted. We're going to talk more about the Alchemist as time goes on, because this is how this Let's Play is going to be, where we're going to have to talk about things that we aren't using per stratum. Regardless, just wanted to cover all that. Randolph Hall. Members of X-Bros, I received word that you reached the 3rd floor. You want to reach the 3rd floor before heading home, if possible, because that scene is what triggers the ability to continue. Missions! I'm not gonna lie, this game is definitely the worst with it, where a lot of the time you will be barred from continuing until you accept a mission, which tends to need you to reach the floor that you need the mission to continue in order to get the mission. I'm sorry, but I have to ask you to postpone further investigation for now. Appears there are dangerous beasts prowling the lower reaches of the grove. We're considering issuing a mission to exterminate these troublesome wolves. Until loafers are confirmed as safe to abandon all further exploration. Or, and hear me out, we do something stupid and do it ourselves. The Terror of Franria. Pack of wolves patrol the bottom of the Emerald Groves. Emerald Groves? I don't believe that's the name of the first stratum. Then again, I just remember it as the forest area. So, I don't know, maybe it is Emerald Grove. Defeat Fenrir, the alpha of the pack. Perhaps their menace will be no more. And accept the mission. You will accept then? Very good. Now, let me give you some details. Beyond the 3rd floor, there have been many sightings of forest wolves. This in itself poses a little danger, but they seem to be organized by a leader. This leader is Fenrir, the alpha wolf. And he awaits explorers on the 5th floor. Our own warriors are capable of feeding them, of course. I believe you've met them. But we can't over-rely on Rin and Talachka. T'Challa? No. Talachka. I'm going with Talachka until told otherwise. Or newcomers will have no chances to grow. The current order is to provide support to young explorers. Let's ask that you use their help in the fight eating Fenrir. Now we're gonna head over to we definitely have things to sell that are not quest important. And my controller's done charging. I've had it on charge this entire time. We're gonna get the Fang Whip. It's pretty useless. Do we have enough for the quest? If not, we're going to go hunting on the early floor. No! I need more! You know what? We're just gonna kill a rat on the 1st floor. Gonna go into the 1st floor. Just kill a rat. I mean, I also just want to head over up to the 2nd floor because I want to try something potentially stupid. I don't think you drop what I need. I already do enough damage to kill you in 1 hit, apparently. With at least someone. You have obtained the requested soft hides. And unplug the controller charger from your Switch. Because my Joy-Cons are still on charge. Anyway, as I kind of suggest, no, we're gonna do something a little stupid. Just a little stupid. Not super stupid, except probably it is super stupid, because knowing me, I love doing stupid stuff. Oh crap, no. No, I don't need to get hit before this big fight. Why am I unable to flee? Oh crap, I better be a lap. Okay, so that was just failure and not an inability to flee. Side note, when fleeing from F.O.Es, make sure you have a space behind you that will not get you immediately cornered, because otherwise you're screwed. Because you will leave behind where the F.O.E is, if you should happen to do that. We're gonna quick save, because I don't want to have to go back to the end. Tornado does the most damage. Front guard to reduce incoming damage. We need bravery for less damage taken, and no one needs healing yet. Forgot he could confuse. What? Okay, multi-hit, and we're gonna... I think Kira's really fast. Oh, crap, Yoda's dead. Okay, so, yeah, that was a bad idea. Uniquely bad, because... well, normally that doesn't happen. Normally when I try that, I win. Sure, no one's gonna believe that, because I just got my butt handed to me, but, normally that doesn't go nearly... oh, I don't have full armor. I'm a bit of an idiot. Never claimed I was smart. Yeah, we're gonna wait until we have full equipment. Not even full equipment, what the hell am I doing? Believe it or not, those couple points of defense will matter for about a few floors. Oh, it's before I no longer do. They just no longer matter. You kidding me? Oh no, this is soft hide, not gum hide. Thought that was gum hide. You know what, let's not turn in this quest before I sell something I don't need to. 200 N. Take it. Welcome back, kids. Good to see you finish up the quest safely. Keep up the good work. So do I have any left over to sell? No, I do not. So we're gonna do our best to upgrade our defenses. And maybe next time we'll actually be able to not die. Next time being next episode. Because we're not surviving that this episode. That much I know for sure. I instinctively went to stuff. Okay, well. Quick save. And, well, that's gonna do it for today's episode, folks. We have gotten our first non-tutorial mission for the most part. Learned how poison works from an alchemist after getting interrupted many times. So, next time, we're going to continue working towards that goal we have been given, and then try and work towards being strong enough to kill an F.O.E, and learning about the elements into spells that... And we're going to be learning about the elemental spells that the alchemist has. Yes, I did need to cut out a failed attempt at Englishing that. Well, regardless, see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye!